Just imagine if your biggest financial setbacks weren't the economy, your income, or your savings habits, but three invisible forces working against you every single day. Hi, I'm Mike Wise with Mortgage Wise, and today I'm going to uncover the three invisible enemies that are quietly draining your wealth every single day, every single week, every single year. They're hidden in plain sight. And they're not market crashes, they're not bad investments or poor budgeting. They are taxes, inflation, and interest. Look, these aren't just buzzwords, they're real forces working against your financial goals. And I'm going to show you how to flip the script and turn these enemies into allies. And I'm going to do it by using the Smarter Loan, the all-in-one home loan. It's an offset mortgage. Look, let's dive into these issues. One, taxes, the unavoidable financial headwind. There's a reason why people spend billions of dollars every year on CPAs, financial advisors, and tax attorneys. Because taxes are a guaranteed loss if you don't manage them strategically. You work hard for your income, but Uncle Sam is always first in line. And as your income grows, so do your tax obligations. Even your retirement income, your Social Security, your capital gains, they can all be taxed unless you've created strategies to offset those taxes. But here's something most people, they never consider. What if you could access tax-free funds in retirement without selling off stocks, without triggering capital gains, or without draining your IRA? With the all-in-one loan, that's possible. How? Because your home equity stays liquid. You can pull from it when you need it, without refinancing, without selling investments, and without generating taxable events. Imagine using your equity for a medical need, or a tax bill, or even an opportunity, and do it without paying taxes to get your money. If I could show you a way to create a tax-free reserve that lives in your home, would you want to see how it works? Number two, inflation, the silent erosion of your buying power. Let's talk about the financial version of a slow death. Inflation. Your grandparents, they paid 25 cents for a gallon of gas. You're lucky to find it under $4 or $5 a gallon today. Even if your income is rising, prices are rising faster. Groceries, insurance, healthcare, property taxes, it all adds up. And every year, your dollar buys less. So here's the problem. Your traditional mortgage, it doesn't help you with inflation. In fact, it often makes it worse because the payment stays the same, but your cost of living, it keeps climbing. It squeezes your budget even tighter. But here's what makes the all-in-one loan a little different. It adjusts to your life. As you pay down principal, your required payments actually shrink. You retain full liquidity so that you can respond to rising costs without taking on new debt. Look, let's say inflation causes your utility bills to spike or your kid's tuition goes up. You don't have to panic. You have access to your equity and your mortgage payment, it might actually be going down. Just imagine if your mortgage didn't fight against inflation, but it actually helped you manage it. Number three, interest. The hidden expense in every mortgage. Let's be honest here. Most people think that a mortgage is a tool to buy a house. But for the bank, it's a tool for making money off of you for decades. With a 30-year fixed rate loan, you could pay 2 to 3 times the amount that you borrowed, all in interest. Even at a low interest rate like 4%, your total interest over 30 years can still add up to hundreds of thousands of dollars. And worst of all, traditional loans use front-loaded amortization, which means that the first 10 to 15 years, you're mostly paying to the bank the interest, not paying off your home loan. Here's the shift. The all-in-one loan, it uses your income as a daily weapon against debt. Every deposit temporarily reduces your loan balance. So interest, it's calculated on a lower number. It's simple interest. It's recalculated daily. It's recast daily. You save interest without changing your lifestyle. You pay down principal faster without writing any extra checks. And you still have access to the money if you need it. It's smarter, it's faster, and it puts you in control, not the bank. If you knew a way to cut 15 years off your loan and save 6 figures in interest using the income that you already have, how soon would you want to get that started? Look, the all-in-one loan, it is your tool to defeat those big 3 items. Let me recap. The all-in-one loan, it's more than a mortgage. It's a financial tool designed to help you defeat the 3 biggest invisible threats to your wealth: taxes, inflation, and interest. Look, let me break it down for you one more time with all 3 of these things. Obstacle number 1, taxes. Traditional mortgages, they force you to sell taxable assets like stocks or retirement accounts when you need access to cash. That could trigger capital gains or increase your tax bracket in retirement. But the all-in-one loan, it gives you access to equity tax-free. You're using money you already have without triggering a taxable event. Number 2, inflation. Traditional loans, they come with fixed payments, which sounds great until life gets more expensive. Your mortgage stays the same, but your expenses, they actually go up. The all-in-one loan, the payments, they decrease over time as your principal goes down. You're rewarded for progress, and you keep more of your cash flow to combat rising prices. Number 3, interest. This is where traditional mortgages are hit the hardest. They use the front-loaded amortization, so most of your early payments go straight to the bank in interest. The all-in-one loan, it flips it on its head. It uses simple interest calculated daily. Every deposit reduces your balance immediately, meaning that you pay less interest every single day. Look, you already have the income. You already pay your mortgage. The all-in-one loan, it just helps you do it smarter. So here's what I'd like you to do next. Click the link below for a free 30-minute call with me. I'll show you exactly how the all-in-one loan can work for your situation. And if you move forward, I'll give you $250 towards your closing costs just for watching this and taking action. Like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who's serious about building wealth faster and smarter, because the biggest obstacle to financial wealth, they aren't just always what you see. Sometimes you can't see it at all. And now you know exactly how to beat them.